Can you believe the clash between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson is postponed? The 58-year-old legend and the problem child were set to collide, but a medical emergency has delayed the showdown. What does this mean for the future of this highly anticipated fight? Get ready for the drama and excitement to build as we await the new fight date. Of course, Mike Tyson is the man, and Jake Paul is a problem in more ways than one, especially if you're a fan of proper boxing. The sweet science of what goes down in the squared circle. Anyway, the fight has been postponed because Mike Tyson recently had a medical emergency. He was taken off a plane, and the flight was stopped. The postponement was announced, stating that medical attention was needed. The fight has been pushed back to later this year. I'm going to read through some of the statements, and then we can get into the thoughts, which are going to be quite funny. Anyway, I'm going to talk a bit of trash, like I always do, because Jake Paul is a joke. Jake the Joke Paul. There we go. That should be the new nickname. Anyway, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson has officially been postponed and will not take place on July 20th due to Tyson's recent medical incident. A new date will be confirmed next week. The statement from the promotion says the highly anticipated boxing match between Jake the Joke Paul and Mike Tyson will unfortunately be postponed due to a follow-up consultation with medical professionals regarding Tyson's recent ulcer flare-up. The recommendation is for Mike Tyson to do minimal to light training over the next few weeks, and then return to full training with no limitations. Both Mike and Jake agree that it's only fair to ensure that both athletes have equal time to prepare for this important match and are able to compete at the highest level. It's important that both athletes have time to train properly so Mike Tyson can return to his best. No disrespect, Mike, and I mean that. The promotion states that the health and well-being of athletes are their top priority, and they fully support Mike taking the necessary time to perform at the level he expects of himself. Here's Mike Tyson's statement. Unfortunately, due to my ulcer flare-up, I've been advised by the doctor to lighten my training for a few weeks to rest and recover. My body is in better overall shape than it has been since the 1990s, and I will be back to my full training schedule soon. Jake Paul, this may have bought you some time, but in the end, you will still be knocked out and out of boxing for good. I appreciate everyone's patience, and I can't wait to deliver an unforgettable performance later this year. Before we get to Jake Paul's statement, let me say that Mike Tyson would be doing the world of boxing a huge favor if he rids us of the scourge that is Jake Paul, the fake imposter of a fighter. Never have I seen a bigger one-up tough guy in all my life. Here's Jake Paul's statement. I fully support postponing the event so Mike Tyson has no excuses come fight night. My fans know that I don't want to face Mike at anything but his best. That's nonsense. You're fighting him at 58 years old. That's not the best version of him. But let there be no mistake, when he steps into the ring with me, I will be ready to claim my victory with a sensational finish. Yeah, sure, Jake. What are you going to do? Knock out a 58-year-old man. There's a name for someone who beats up old people. A bully, a thug, a lunatic. Mike Tyson will try to knock you out. But of course, Jake Paul isn't looking for real fights. We've said this many times. We're not going to go over old ground. Mike Tyson told Jake Paul that he wants to reschedule the fight for Q4 of this year, following today's postponement. So a new date should be expected between October and December. Here he is. We've got a statement from Jake Paul. Look at that face. I'm not hating. But what is that? Obviously devastating news. I'm heartbroken, speechless, gutted. We've been working so hard over. Speechless. But he did a minute-long video on it. Gutted, devastated. Yeah, of course you are. You got the opportunity to beat up an old guy who's a legend. That will be another one on the long list of legends past their best. Everyone in this camp feels bad for everyone involved in this event. The whole undercard. This opportunity has been ripped from all of us. But no, Jake, you ripped the opportunity. You chose to fight an old man. I said this earlier. When people get old, things go wrong. You have all kinds of health problems. You should apologize to all these people on the fight card. You should pay all of their fight purses because they've been training hard, and now it's all been for nothing. Jake continues, I value Mike's health first and foremost. Love that guy, have so much respect. Didn't you say that one of you has to die? You definitely said that. But he values Mike's health and still says Mike will knock him out and he bought himself some time. Mike is still dangerous for a couple of rounds, and that danger will be something Jake needs to worry about. Jake, if you want to do this like you said, behind closed doors, you said you want to do this in Q4? You just need a little bit of time. I'm ready whenever you are. This is too big an opportunity. This fight's going to change the world. I turn all my L's into W's. The universe makes no mistakes. Sorry this didn't work out to everyone. The fans. Love you guys. He loves his bank account going up, and the impression of all the YouTubers and the children looking up at him and saying, wow, Jake Paul's a bad man. He's taking on Mike Tyson. There are still people buying into this. Fair play to Mike Tyson and Netflix. This will be a highly watched and anticipated event. But there's only one loser, and that is you, Jake Paul. You're talking about being a world champion, looking for the toughest tests. But once again, here you are cherry-picking opponents. And it didn't pay off. It serves you right. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. Let's see tomorrow. That's a real fight between two proper warriors, fighting at the highest level. I'll be doing a live stream for our channel, so make sure you check it out. Take care.